What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It is 2023. I can't believe it, and we know the year is gonna go by quick. So with that in mind, we are gonna make a list of 2023 goals. I'm hoping with putting this video out there, talking to you guys about some of the goals that I have planned for this year, that you guys can hold me accountable and hopefully get through this whole list. Unlike last year where we said we're gonna make some videos and do this and do that, and because of one thing or another, we basically didn't have a way to get all of those goals and all of those videos put out there for you guys. So if you see me looking down here at my phone, it's because I made a list. I didn't want to forget a lot of this stuff, and I'm gonna run through hopefully the 2023 Flake garage plans. First and foremost, I want to make a video of everything that's wrong with my truck. There are some issues that I want to fix, some stuff that is going to be coming up here, hopefully future videos of stuff that's wrong with this truck. I want to give you guys kind of a realistic expectation of owning this truck. They're old, and also some of the stuff that even though it looks great on camera and it looks awesome and it works great for the most part, there are still issues just like with any other project. After that, I did get my hands on some chrome bumpers. I have a chrome bumper for the front and a chrome bumper for the rear. So I'm gonna make two separate videos on that just to show you guys the before and after, just kind of what I'm running through on some of the issues that we're gonna have with that. The front one at least is OEM, the back one is not OEM, so please come back and watch that and stay tuned for what we have in store for this. Another video that we're gonna have coming up is I got my hands on an aluminum radiator. Big shout out to my buddy Grant. He was part of the reason why I got some of this other parts too. So I do have an aluminum radiator. Now there's technically nothing wrong with my radiator right now on this truck. It is gonna make the engine bay look a lot nicer, and there are some other issues kind of related to that I want to address as well. So changing the radiator and changing the cooling and all of that is gonna be a perfect timing to get all of that done. I do plan also on making a video on the Beltec leaf springs. I know a lot of you have issues with the leaf springs. They are some stuff to take into account whenever you're gonna buy this ones and swap them into your truck, and I want to go over that whole set of problems that you're gonna get and also some fixes to hopefully address those problems and get rid of those problems. I am waiting on some parts to get developed. We are working with a company that is making some parts for us that hopefully once they get them done and once we get them here in the garage, we're gonna be able to do a full-on video of your options for that and then have those parts available for you to purchase if you want to do that. Another thing that we have coming up also is going to be working on my trailer. There are some wiring, like I mentioned in my last video. There are some suspension stuff that I might fix on this, and also adding some wheels to this to make it look a lot cooler. Now I want to get this done most likely here pretty soon, or at least out of the way first, because I do plan on working on my white Mazda that's also having issues, and I want to bring that inside of the garage, which sucks because it's going to limit our space even more, but it needs to get done. Another thing we're going to have also is going to be some engine rebuild updates. Now I'm not doing a how to rebuild anything because I have never done an engine rebuild myself, so I want to just kind of do some process videos and some update videos, and just to show you guys what I'm doing, just a regular guy in his garage. So that way, if you're thinking about doing it, hopefully you kind of learn from my mistakes and whatnot. We also have a Toyota front bumper. Now that's another option that you can put on your Mazda B2200 or B2000, and I'm excited to get some brackets and get a bumper here to show you guys how to add that on and some of the issues that you might have with that if you do that to your truck. Now I can't guarantee it's going to go into this red one. It most likely will go into the B2200. We do have also some suspension refresh videos that I got coming up for this. There's a couple parts on this truck. Could probably use an update just because they're worn out, especially being this low. You already know suspension takes a toll, so we're gonna have that coming up. We also gonna have a garage update video. Now there hasn't been a ton of changes in here, but there has been some small changes, and there are some other things that I want to add on here, so hopefully we'll continue that garage update build series. I'm also thinking about doing a website refresh. I know I haven't mentioned the website in quite some time. It's been a little bit forgotten, I'm not gonna lie, but I do want to work on it a little bit more and make it into a way better website. Have a couple other products up there hopefully, so you guys can support the channel if you choose to, and also some more information on links and whatnot. Basically just rebuild that whole site so you guys can use it as a source of information, as well as if you choose to support the channel in that way. I also have I think I have all the parts for an AC install. Now my Mazda B2000 here, it was a base factory 87 B2000, so it did not come with any AC on it. And then, you know, I'm leaving the south, it gets super hot in here, and it's honestly pretty painful to drive this truck during the summer just because of how hot it is. So I'm hoping I have all the parts, so we're just gonna do kind of a progress and updates on that stuff as I work through it. Definitely not a how to, I never worked with AC and all that stuff, so I'm a little bit wary of it, but I know we can do it, and we're gonna try to get it done this year, and I'm hoping we get it done this year. Now if it's gonna get done before summer, Who knows? I'm hoping, fingers crossed. Now, I also have a couple of plans for a couple of the videos. You guys know that I used to have a hard body before, so I might pull up some old photos and old footage and just kind of give you a rundown of the build I had on that truck. Now, obviously I don't have that truck anymore. I haven't had that truck, I think now for 5 years or 4 years, something like that. So I don't want to forget you guys with Nissan, so I definitely want to still make a couple of the videos, and I have a couple ideas for some Nissan videos that we'll have coming up. I can't guarantee you Brian's going to come back with a truck. He says he is, but we're going to have to wait and see. One of the last kind of things, or at least plans that I have right now, is I got myself a set of new wheels. I have a bit of wheel problem, I'll be honest with y'all. So we're gonna have a whole video on that set of wheels here coming up. But yeah, there's kind of the goals and list for 2023. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for any of the things I mentioned? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? What if you have any other suggestions that you think I could probably do? We're gonna be making a lot of updates into the red truck this year, hopefully, to make it ride just a lot better, a lot smoother. With how low I am, it is rough. We want to make this into a better cruiser, better truck and everything. So I want you guys to kind of keep me accountable on that stuff. So again, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye. Switching the rear axle and all that stuff, and it's like, man, I don't have a need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need to do that, so most likely it's not gonna happen anytime soon.